Cameron Norrie could not quite manufacture what would have been the miracle of Marbella, but put in another outstanding performance before Great Britain were finally suppressed by Spain in the first round of a Davis Cup. A little more composure on the odd point and the world number 114 might have followed through on his heroics of Friday. But he could never quite deliver the killer blow against Albert Ramos-Vinolas, ranked 93 places higher and an expert on red clay. Norrie, a complete novice on the surface, eventually went down 7-6-2 to 6-7 to 6-6 2 in 3 hours and 44 minutes to a vastly more experienced opponent in this environment. It was another marvelous effort but could not stop the hosts taking an insuperable 3-1 lead in the tie. Kyle Edmund was being held back for a theoretical decider, and he was not that far off being seriously needed in a match that was meant to be a procession for the hosts and their clay court experts, especially in the absence of Andy Murray. On a chill morning that turned into mid-afternoon by the time the match was over, Norrie was extremely competitive and had a high-class opponent seriously rattled. The 2 tiebreaks were lost 7-4 after he had repeatedly broken back when the Spaniard threatened to get away. Norrie trailed 0-4 at the start of the first set before roaring back, then ran off 5 straight games to take the second set. The key passage of the match was possibly at the start of the third when his level briefly dropped at a time when Ramos-Vinolas looked on the verge of panic. Even so, he clawed his way back into the tiebreak, which saw him get to 4-4 before losing the next 3 points. Occasionally his forehand side let him down at crucial moments, but any criticism would be harsh after a remarkable Davis Cup debut performance. What was perhaps most admirable was his ability to show patience and courtcraft in the rallies. Having not played a professional match on red clay since graduating from U.S. college last spring, the disappointment of missing out on the second tiebreak slightly deflated him and had the opposite effect on Ramos-Vinolas,